My name is Chris, and I'm co-founder of Imagga. Imagga is a Bulgarian startup that develops image and video recognition technology and utilizes the recent developments of machine learning. We came to Korea 4 years ago, and I'm responsible for the Asian operations of my company. Now I have to answer some questions. Let's pick the first one. Very random. Introduce my team. Introduce your team. I'm one of the co-founders, and really funny that one of my co-founders is actually here on this picture, and he was in Korea 4 years ago together when we participated in K-Startup Grand Challenge. So basically 4 co-founders in the core team. 2 of them are PhDs in computer vision, and we have 1 more person who is responsible for our financials and also everything related to UX for our website and our applications. What did you do before you started your business? A really interesting question. Before starting this company, together with one of my other co-founders, we did have another company, and we're doing app development for outsourcing for Switzerland, and it was really nice experience, added value to and knowledge, understanding of the market, and yeah, this is what I did before starting Imagga. When do you want to quit your startup? This is a funny question. I don't think I want to quit my startup at this moment. There are like several ways when like a founder quits. Either he's bored and doesn't want to do it, or there's like a big exit opportunity. So I'm not bored of doing what I do, and maybe the other option is going to be if we manage to sell to a big company here in Korea and somewhere else. Have you ever felt frustrated after you saw a flourishing CEO? Actually, sometimes you feel envy for other people's success, but I've never felt frustrated. I think that like we can learn from the success of other people, understand what makes them successful. 5 difficulties or challenges you have faced since you started your business in Korea. For a foreign startup that tries to expand in Korea in particular, and also in a more broader sense in Asia, there are like a lot of challenges. I think the first and biggest challenge is the language barrier. The second challenge is the access to services. If you do business, most of the services in Korea and only in Korean, so it's very difficult to manage your day-to-day operation, your company, if you don't speak good Korean. The third obstacle, I think, is the difference between the business culture here in Korea, in Asia, and in Europe. It tends to be more like meetings driven. There's more like relationship based, like dinners and getting to know the partners, where in Europe is straight to the point. A word to people who is about to start a startup. I think that whoever wants to start, now is the time, and you have to find a co-founder, get your family together and tell them that you want to embark on a new challenge. The best a man or a woman can do is to follow their dreams, and if your dream is to start a company, then do it. Why do you run a business in Korea? Well, there are many reasons. First, Korea is a super innovative country. There's like so much innovation. People here are early adopters. Also, I believe it's quite easier to do business in Korea related to some other countries. Another very good reason that there's like so much support from the government, and also there's like a quite big ecosystem. Everybody is excited. Doing startup in Korea is becoming mainstream. What would you have done if you haven't started a business? I think I would have traveled the world. This is kind of like my second thought. I'll probably traveling here and there, enjoying my life, but I don't regret it, because the journey that I'm on right now with my company is equally interesting. Now, it was really interesting to answer all these questions. Sometimes you don't have time to think about questions like that. Yeah, you know, I mean, if you're in front of the camera, things can go really well or very wrong. In this case, I feel really good. So thank you for watching this interview.